Moving your office, library, factory or warehouse? With Allied Pickford's Business Relocations Melbourne, relocating your business and office equipment is a smooth and seamless experience. So relax, we carry the load.
No skipper this week, James. Pretty big shoes to fill, obviously, for you guys.
Yeah, look, not having Jobe this week is disappointing, and he's had his operation on Monday, and everything's gone very well for him. So, but you know, we've got a lot of other good leaders in our group, and the whole team will have to lead from the front, and hopefully have a good performance on Sunday.
Who does captain the side?
We'll wait and see how we go through training, and we'll make a decision after the end of training. But yeah, it'll be one of the leadership group.
Possibly, could Brendan Goddard fill the breach despite being at the club for just a few months?
Possibly. I think, you know, it's leading the leadership group. We've got Michael Hurley, Brent Stanton, David Zaharakis, Brendan, Heath Hocking won't be playing, Dyson Heppel and Jobe. So one of those five will be the captain for the day.
It's obviously a decision that you actually place some time and thought into. That's not a decision you're making on a whim. Can you kind of talk us through that process?
Yeah, look, it's not a decision we're making on a whim. It is something we'll put some time into, as you said, but we'll also, you know, let the players have a fair bit of say into that. The leadership group have a fair bit of say into that as well, because I think, you know, being the captain of the Essendon Football Club, even if it's for 1, 2, 3 games, is a very big privilege, and the players should get some sort of say in it.
You must be happy to have Nathan Lovett-Murray back in the squad this week.
Yeah, Nathan's worked very hard since the unfortunate incident of sort of 8 or 9 weeks ago now. So you know, he has had to come through some stuff with the injury, but also getting back into form, and you know, he's in the squad, and we'll finalise that squad later on this afternoon.
It's been a while since Jobe's not actually played, 2 years almost. How do you think you'll go for over an extended period?
Well, hopefully it's only 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks, so it's not too long. But well, we hope. As I said earlier, it's disappointing not to have him, but the opportunity for other players to step up, the opportunity for other people to lead, play that role on the ground, I think is really exciting for you know, our leaders, also the young guys in the team that are going to get an opportunity. So we're excited by it, but also disappointed that Jobe's not there.
Who gets pushed into that sort of inside role?
Look, I think David Miles will get more time in there. Ben Howell will get more time in there. Travis Collier obviously get a chance, a bit more around the ball. We'll see Merritt come in more, Commer as well. So you know, we'll get a chance to see our younger players come in and play a bigger role inside.
Just Stanton definitely play on spot?
Almost certainly, yep, almost certainly. So he'll run around today, and you'll get to see him today. So I'm pretty sure he'll play.
Seemed like there's a few other sore guys, at least after last week. Was Jake Carlisle fine earlier in the week?
Jake actually had a back spasm about 5 minutes before the game started, so out on the ground before the game started. So he did a great job actually to come up and play the whole game. He's fine, but yeah, had a small back spasm before the game, so he was a little bit restricted in that Port Adelaide game. So to play the way he did was pretty exceptional.
Just on the Stu Cramery as well. How far away?
Yeah, Stu will train today. Has been running, doing his rehab running, so we just didn't want to push Stu, the fact he hasn't trained yet before a game, and we thought only one session probably wasn't enough, so he'll train today in preparation for next week.
A couple of flat points against teams that you probably expected to beat well earlier in the year, Giants and the Lions. How do you guard against that over the next 2 weeks?
Well, there shouldn't be any flat spots. I mean, if we can win on the weekend, you know, it's 12 wins for the season, and I'm not sure the last time I said 12 wins in a season. You have to go back for the mid-2000s since Essendon's done that. So there's plenty of motivation to beat the Western Bulldogs. We have to play well, obviously, and guard against their strengths and use ours. So hopefully there's not a flat spot, and you know, certainly if there is, we're in trouble.
Earlier in the year, James, I guess a lot of people wouldn't have even had you in their top 8. You're in the top 4 now. Do you feel, and the players feel like you're a top 4 side?
Well, we haven't been there for such a long time. We don't know what a top 4 side is. We just know that what we need to do and how we need to improve and what we need to keep doing to make ourselves as good as we can be. So, you know, if we keep winning games of football, we'll give ourselves a chance. If we don't play well, then we won't. So, I think the ladder at the end of the season will tell you whether you're a top 4 team or not.
Did you catch any of the cricket last night?
I did, but I turned off for about an hour and a half when I missed the A-Guards. What a performance though! It was fantastic.
What do you think about that? A 19-year-old and the example that he's kind of set for the sporting world. Can you use that? Can your players use that kind of example in any way, do you think? In a small way?
Well, Kevin Sheedy used to have a really good eye on youth, and he used to say that youth, there's no misconceptions, there's no fear of failure when you're young, because you just go out and you don't know what to experience, and you don't know what the experience is going to be, and you take the game on. And Sheeds always used to love playing young players, because that's what can happen. I think that for our young players, there's nothing to fear. Go out and give it your best shot, and you never know what can happen.
Thanks,
guys.
Thanks, James.